So finally, the US election is over, and you can see how that went. Now look at how the crypto market is reacting in the news, narratives, and the shift in the price action. You can see Bitcoin is at the all-time highs, trying to take next support, making a higher high, higher low, and the Bitcoin dominance slowing down. Ether starting to break higher. You're watching a ton of new alts getting this attention. Now remember, we had this thought process yesterday. We gave you the clarity day before yesterday. We argued this, right? So the thought process when the price was at the bottom was correct. The bullish divergence remained. The price did push higher. So right now the SI family is the most important crypto family. They are the best educated family in the crypto market. If you want to join them, use the link in the description below and jump in. Now let's actually go in detail, break the market down and get all the opportunities. Market is pushing higher and we've been going in a lot of trades and we've been doing okay. We've been repeatedly doing those, closing one by one, going into these. And now look, the XRP is pushing higher. Look, the market in general is pushing higher. Bitcoin is about $76,000. Now, what should you not miss at this point? We are not anywhere near the FOMO region from the retail. Yeah, it's starting. We talked about it. We argued that this is coming in. And now watch how the market is reacting to altcoins. It's again starting that first leg up. When you see the retail FOMO at the peak, do take your profits. Fine. Now, on a macro, I want you to understand this. The price action is breaking through this. We had the argument, the breakout, the retest, the bounce. Now that's working good. Now go on a monthly and ask yourself, do you have 2 months to ride this? Because the big pops, one of the biggest pops, happens when? You can see that. And it's not just once. You go back in history and you see this each and every time. Yes, people would say it's overbought, it's nothing. But remember that breakout here back in 2020 came with this. What was the signal? Weekly RSI entering the overbought region. Now, I'm not saying the pump before that is too small. What I'm saying is that it's not over. Market is pushing higher and we've been going in a lot of trades and we've been doing okay. We've been repeatedly doing those, closing one by one, going into these. And now look, the XRP is pushing higher. Look, the market in general is pushing higher. Bitcoin is about $76,000. Now, what should you not miss at this point? We are not anywhere near the FOMO region from the retail. Yeah, it's starting. We talked about it. We argued that this is coming in. And now watch how the market is reacting to altcoins. It's again starting that first leg up. When you see the retail FOMO at the peak, do take your profits. Fine. Now, on a macro, I want you to understand this. The price action is breaking through this. We had the argument, the breakout, the retest, the bounce. Now that's working good. Now go on a monthly and ask yourself, do you have 2 months to ride this? Because the big pops, one of the biggest pops, happens when? You can see that. And it's not just once. You go back in history and you see this each and every time. Yes, people would say it's overbought, it's nothing. But remember that breakout here back in 2020 came with this. What was the signal? Weekly RSI entering the overbought region. Now, I'm not saying the pump before that is too small. What I'm saying is that it's not over. And if you have studied crypto market extensively, you already know altcoins, majority of them started pumping here. So don't get confused. Bitcoin is going to go run up. Few assets which are highly correlated with Bitcoin will run up, and then Bitcoin will slow down some way, maybe 100, maybe 105. At that point, you will see the alt market in general popping. I'm not saying it's not popping now. You're watching 10, 20, 30% move around the market. A lot of these assets are doing that. If you already watched all these breakout calls in the SI family, you knew that something was about to happen. And now we're watching a lot of those coins we posted are breaking through. Look at Ray. I think I showed that in YouTube as well, saying, guys, watch. And now it's up 26% for the day. The market is starting to ripen here, right? You waited all this long for what? Now watch the volume, watch where the majority is entering. Say you pick up Ether. It's breaking higher on a daily. Good. What does that mean on a macro chart? Is the run just starting or is it about to end? This is exactly where you go on a weekly chart. And that shows you what's happening. Price breaking the moving average, MACD crossing to the upside, RSI breaking its own moving average. All of those are the same right here, right now, with the history, which means you have some upside coming. First one was small, the next one was bigger. What do you anticipate this one to be? I think it's going to be a blow off where you have the accumulation, you break for the wave 1, you do that, now you go for the wave 2. Yeah, maybe it would sound crazy to say Ether can go up to $15,000, $20,000. Surprising, it may actually do that. Now go on the monthly and see where you are. That's where things get a little bit more interesting. Because when the monthly cross to the downside, either it needs to immediately cross back to the upside or else it's a choppy move, right? So your resistance on Ether will still come back up close to 3,500. So yes, short term, you do have some upside. If you get to break that, things change. Things change massively because your measured move at that point is another 330%, which means you're arguing Ether may potentially go crazy and it may reach like $15,000. That's a biggie. Just Ether. Now watch what other ERC20s may do. Like you go pick up a small token here. This is Dent. It's a ERC20 and watch what it's doing, right? On a weekly, on a 3-day, on a daily, what do you see? The pattern formation, the breakout possibilities, all of those need to be assessed as much as possible, because when you see Ether is attracting volume like it had before, that's a good news. Now look at XRP. It is trying to bounce back higher. It is holding on to the support we talked about. That trend line is valid, which is very good because bulls are not backing out. You're getting to see the market moving. But yes, I agree. The general market just moved like 10-15%. XRP didn't do a lot. But that's how things will be until the Bitcoin dominance break hard to the downside. Now, what would a break hard to the downside mean? Now you clearly has a breakout to the upside. So if that becomes a fake out, whoa, that's the big move which we want, which means this entire move here in the Bitcoin dominance becomes a fake out, and then you ride to the downside. That's the Bitcoin dominance, which means alt market should be popping through at that time. Pick up the alt market here. Look at what it is showing you. We're now trying to break through a region which we have not done for a few months. Okay, that's a 3-day chart. Now move on to a monthly. I've told about this. This is a bull flag. And that's breaking higher with a reversal signal on a monthly. So you have a bull flag, you're breaking that to the upside. We saw that before. And once it did that last time, the breakout, from there you had around 150 days of crazy momentum to the upside. So that's like 3-4 months of easy picking. Now, yeah, at the top, it's going to be really hard. It's going to be stressful. But in between, that's your time. Now it's breaking higher. Next 3-4 months is going to be gorgeous. Meaning if you did happen to ride till the last April, you already know what the market can do during those times. Or if you just checked at last September, just 1 month where the price was breaking higher, you saw we did a 10x just in trading. So these will definitely show you where you can get opportunities. But remember, you come onto these and ask these questions to yourself. This is a Bitcoin chart on a short term, a 4-hour Bitcoin chart. The price is going higher. RSI is not. 1. 2. Again, you want to zoom in? Fine. Within that 4-hour, you go up. The price is going higher. The RSI is not. These would lead you to the opportunities. Now remember, I think I showed you guys this before. And if it does get rejected there, what are we looking at? That's where the Bitcoin dominance should drop and altcoins should bounce as soon as Bitcoin goes up. So understand your trend lines. This is valid. Did we plot that? Yes, we did. Now the price is respecting that. Now, what can go wrong? If that breaks there and retest and bounce, boom, now it's going to go sky high. Why? The measured move there is 13%, and Bitcoin doing a 13% from there is going to bring in FOMO. 80,000 plus in Bitcoin, 85,000 in Bitcoin, that's FOMO, guys. Now, put Bitcoin on a monthly and ask yourself, if you think the market is not going to do well, look at the moving average. It's pointing you to the upside. Look at the RSI. It's about to enter the region. I mean, the region where you go crazy. Now, not everyone would agree, but look at the market. I would argue it's the market which should agree. Few months of parabolic movement as soon as the monthly RSI enters 70 plus. Now, I've been repeating this for a long period of time because that does not change, and this is giving you real education. This is making sure you exit this market at the right time. This time, no mistakes. Ride it till the top. If you want help in that ride, join the SF family. Use the link in the description below. If you received value, smash that like button for me. I'll meet you guys on the next video. Bye for now.